Hi, I'm Dr. Bertice Berry, and I want to tell you a story. I checked into a hotel yesterday, and initially they had me on one of the lower floors, and they decided to move me up to a higher floor in a nicer room. Without thinking, I was like, yeah, okay. And then last night, I was awakened to the fire alarm, the emergency alarm going off, and I had a memory of years ago when I was in a hotel with my mom and my kids, and we were on a higher floor, and the alarms went off, and they said it wasn't a false alarm. Please exit the building. And my mother could not, we couldn't take the elevator. We had to slowly go down the steps. And my manager was with me at the time. And I remember saying to her, take the kids and go, and I'll stay with mom. And she was crying, and the kids were crying, and my mom was like, we're gonna be all right. And my mother was saying, you go ahead and you go with them. And I was like, no way, no way. And as more people were coming out of their rooms and going down these steps, more and more people slowed down and stayed with my mother and I. There were Asian people and white people and Latinos, and there were all kinds of people who were slowly walking, and one big beefy young man came and said, I can carry you, ma'am. And my mother said, no, young man, you go ahead. You go right ahead. You go on down. You go. I'm gonna make it. And he said, no, ma'am, I'm gonna stay with you. And by the time we got to the lower floor, there were all these people surrounding my mother and I. Last night, when I went out, they hadn't announced that, we couldn't use the elevator, and the sign said, unless otherwise told. So a bunch of people who would normally not have gotten in a crowded elevator, we're still under COVID, right? All of us crammed in together and quietly rode down. It was a false alarm, but it happened a couple more times. But there were so many memories that came back because of it. This memory of humanity huddling together around my 80-something-year-old mother to make sure that she was okay. I've seen glimpses of us. I know who we are. I know who we've become. And I know who we will be again.